Hello everybody, welcome back. It's been 4 days, what is it, Friday today? Monday was the last video and I'm at the convent as you can see, and the reason there's been no videos all week is it's just been a manic week. Everyone's helping Billy out while he's been away. It's been terrible weather up until today, so I haven't been able to get anything done at my house in advance of the party because it's all outdoor work, so I've had a bit of spare time, if that really exists. And it's been hectic because it's just been work rather than filming. So what you're now going to see is possibly, well, it's a good example of my life, a lot of random stuff that's happened over the course of the week from a different perspective that you might have seen elsewhere. Here we go. So I'm sat in Ryan's car waiting to go. We're not going anywhere because he doesn't know where he's put the car keys. Yeah. Well, this may be one of the saddest things I've seen in a long time. That really... Oh. You know what? That really is a sad sight. So, do you know what? Sorry, it's just sad to see something like this happening. This church has been in the papers quite a lot recently. A storm came a year or 2 years ago, I can't remember now, to be fair, damaged the roof, the whole structure was deemed unsafe, and the commune basically said that it was so much money to repair that it was just easier to pull it down. They couldn't find the money, which is always sad. I messaged Ryan and Billy about it because it's quite close to the chateau. You used to be able to see it out the back of the chateau window in the distance. Because they were finally pulling it down. I read an article about it that it was getting pulled down that day, said to come up. Ryan did say just how tragic it looked and how quickly they'd managed to do it. I didn't believe it was going to be quite this tragic, and of course apparently what they said is benches, pews, all sorts of things which were still inside that church were still in it when they're pulling it down. I'm not going to lie that this is, to me, this is criminal. It really is. I mean, you can see obviously the roof was damaged. They've taken that down. But look at the rest of it. It wasn't. It wasn't. I mean, look at the inside. You can see... Oh, sorry. I mean, look at that. There's still literally candle lanterns hanging inside. The glass is there. Sorry about that, everybody. But God, I was getting angry, and I'll explain why. It's not about it being a religious building. It's not about religion, where I'm so angry that that church was being pulled down. It's a historical building. Whether you're religious or not, it's everyone's freedom of choice. It's about the historical building. It's about the fact that they are more interested there clearly, and it's a problem across the world. I'm not saying that commune or this country or anything like that. Everyone wants progress. And progress is the nice new village hall and the vanity project for the village, where they've got a nice little cobbled street and it costs huge amounts of money to do, but they go, look at what we've done for the village. And they look at this new thing and they look and go, isn't this pretty? And they forget, they miss what they're losing. And these are communes, these are funded. And then you come along and you come to something like this. That place, that church was amazing inside in comparison to this still beautiful chapel here at the convent. I mean, this place is stunning, and imagine the size of that place. You could even, I mean, you could see it was the same ceilings. It was those same vaulted ceilings, and then you could see in the same style as this is from above, where they just pulled it down, and that's just sad, because it should be saved. History should be saved. Although I guess by the time, if you're looking at any one of our channels, I think you probably already understand that that's something that we all want to do anyway. So apologies for getting slightly irate. And actually, it's not, you know, that building can't be saved. But let's look on the bright side, is if so many of these can't be, let's cherish the ones like this one, mildly my house, like all the others, the ones that are getting saved. And hopefully, maybe if more of us fight back against the destruction of these buildings a little bit, that more can get saved. While Billy's away, a few of the things that are going to be done, and I'm just making plans and preparations for that, so we actually get things done. Believe it or not, YouTube videos do not just spring up out of nowhere. And one of those is I have a big magnet for magnet fishing, that sort of thing. It's just I don't know where the well is. Look at them! Oh wow! Oh yeah, I reckon. Oh, so this is, yeah, okay. Oh wow! All right. Where is it? Try this again. I think if it is in here, I reckon it is. I'll be using the digger to get through this lot. Oh, I got. Yeah. That'll be the well underneath that. So, looking in completely the wrong part of the garden, but I had a nice little explore. Do we reckon there's any water in it? Well, I'll have to use the digger to pull some stuff just out of the way enough to get in there properly, to be able to see what we're doing, not be stuck into brambles and twigs. A closer look at the devastation. Look at that poor old machine, it's filthy. So obviously, when Bully took this slab up, it was a ramp the other day, it was just sort of here in the way. We need to be able to get down there. I've cleared that, broken it up, it's over there, scrape back stuff, we can get in there, and we're starting to get some headway out here, because we need, for something we're doing tomorrow, we need this clear, we need to get another machine through. So exciting times. Okay everybody, back at the convent today, as you all know, because I'm sure there's not a single one of you that watches this channel doesn't watch Billy and everyone at the convent. He's away on holiday, I'm helping out in the meantime. You wouldn't know it looking at the weather today, but it has been pelting it down for days and days and days. And while I do have a party coming up at my house, because I now, depending on what day this goes out, have somewhere between 2 and under 2 weeks until my 40th birthday. There's going to be a bit of a bash at mine. All of that work is outside, so it's been raining for so long and so hard, even today with this nice weather that we seem to be having, until we have a couple more days of good weather, it's not dry enough out there to do anything I need to do without making a huge mess. So being here, not only is it food for the soul to be around your mates, it helps out, and I have nothing at mine that I could be doing in the meantime that is of that sort of importance. Although I wish I hadn't, because my task today has been a complete pain in the... So while these guys are searching away for hidden treasure, I have been trying to fix the change all the teeth on Billy's flail, because they're all completely ruined. There's new ones, look like that, and nice and sharp. The ones that came off were like this and would struggle to cut through butter. It has been an absolute nightmare because everything is seized. That has been my week, everybody. Back at Chateau du Bailleul, a couple of drinks with Ryan, Alex, everybody. It is Friday. Relax, finish up this video. And I want to say a massive, massive thank you for everybody watching. You're watching when I am not necessarily doing my core content back at my chateau, and I thank you for that. Most people have worked out I've had a very turbulent year this year, personally, and in this little chateau world, and you know, there are people that do come and go, and Billy and I have been out here doing this for years, and I think one of the main reasons that we haven't all, and this whole group haven't got in a situation where we don't want to do this anymore, is because we get to go and spend time with each other, our friends, get away from it. I think if I had been spending my entire life just at my house, then I'm not sure I would have made it to this far. So, thank you for appreciating that I need to get out of my house occasionally and still watching. Thank you so much for your really kind comments, and I'm going to go and continue to have a lovely evening with some friends, have a bit of food, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you.